Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, let's talk about the Anupama series guys, and we'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be coming up in the Anupama series pretty very soon. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode coming. Let's find out what Prem is up to this time around in the Anupama series. But before I continue to the video lovelies, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. And please don't forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. The episode starts with all the guests having the Gujarati food and praises it. The guests ask Anupama's friend from whom they got the catering done. Then Rahi says mommy will be happy to know this, and then she says she will bring the cake and goes. Prem thinks he will not get a chance again and shall talk to her. He makes a flower ring and thinks to use it for now. While Mahi asks Anupama if she is busy, she says she thought to do her hand massage for her pain. Anupama says she don't want kids to do work. Then Mahi asks her to let her do it. Anupama thanks her and asks how is she and says your mood was bad. While Mahi then thinks of Paki's words and says I like someone. Anupama asks who. While in the other hand, Rahi thinks food is left and thinks to pack it for poor people. She calls Anupama and thinks she'll be happy to know that everyone liked the food. Anupama sees the call and says she will talk to her later. While Mahi then asks her to pick the call and says maybe it is important. Anupama picks the call and looks at Rahi and says you are looking very beautiful. Rahi says I am packing the food and says everyone liked the food and the groom's family had the food for the first time and has become a fan of the Gujarati food. Anupama is happy. Then Rahi says she got many catering orders and she enjoyed a lot. She says even your friend is good. Anupama then says my friend is good and that's why she trusted us even after so much happened. She sees the fire breaking out behind her and asks Rahi to move back. Then Mahi then asks her to move back, but Rahi gets shocked and scared, recalling Dimpi's death. Prem comes here and asks Rahi to move. Then Anupama asks Prem to save her. Prem leaves Rahi and takes her from there, saying he will not let anything happen to her. Anupama then takes a sign of relief and says thank you. Thankfully, Prem was there to protect my daughter. She thanks Kanhaji and the staff comes to set off the fire. Prem takes Rahi to safety and asks if you are fine. Rahi says fire. Then Prem says fire is there. Here everything is fine. He says a new man has told me that you went in trauma because of that incident and says now everything is fine. Rahi then says fire and hugs him. She cries and blames herself. Prem then says if anything happens to you then I will die. I will not let anything happen to you. Rahi asks why. Then Prem says I love you Rahi and I love you so much. He says he doesn't know how, when and why he has fallen in love with her but it happened. He says he has hidden his love from her and makes her floral ring in her finger and says it is not of diamond but floral and says love is like 24 karat gold and sparkles like gold. He says Rahi, I love you and want to spend my life with you. While in the other hand, Anupama says Prem is Kanhaji's blessing and he is Kanhaji's avatar for me. Mahi says I am his Radha. She says I wanted to tell you since many days that I love Prem and wants to marry him. Anupama was shocked, while Rahi, in the other hand, is in shock after hearing Prem's confession. Prem says, I am sorry that I shocked you and says he is old school in love matters and says he doesn't want situationship but wants relationship. He wants simple love and says he has love like Radha and Krishna. He says, if you refuse me, then my heart will be pained and my breath will break, but even then my love will not end. He says, it is Kanhaji's Leela that I came to Dwaka, walked with your mother. He says, my manner fulfilled when I fell in the water. He then says, I couldn't save myself from drowning in your eyes. You are the first clip which went viral in my heart. I hear all your thoughts like I hear podcasts. The moment which I spend with you runs in my heart was like a loop and says, in fact, my phone wallpaper is you. Anupama, in the other hand with Mahi, asks Mahi if you like Prem so much and says, I didn't think about it, though you both are in front of me. Mahi says, when I saw him, I felt that he is different from other guys and her liking turned into love. Anupama says love is beautiful but delicate too, and asks if you are sure about it. She says sometimes we think about attractions as love, and asks if you are hurrying up. Mahi says love happens at first step too, like Anuj uncle had love at first sight with you. Anupama then thinks of Anuj, while Mahi says I have fallen for Prem, and says your worry is right, but I'm sure about Prem. Anupama then asks, what about Prem? Then Mahi says he didn't say, but he made me feel with his actions that he loves me. She says I am asking you something for the first time, and says I want to marry Prem. She says I'm telling you first so that I get Prem and marry him. She asks her to bless her that she gets Prem. While in the other hand, Prem tells Rahi that he has seen many girls but have not seen a girl like her. He says you are fire and ice too. You are flower and burning coal. Sun's heat and moon's calmness. You are Sita and Jita too. I love all your avatar and I have seen your many colors, and the more I love you. He says I am Kanhaji's bat, but I want to be like Ramji, one woman man. Then he says I want to be your life partner and my love will not end, and it is the pose forever. Love at first sight, pure love. He says your name is Rahi, but you are my aim. While in the other hand, Mahi continues and asks Anupama to say if she will talk to Prem and will keep him in her laps. Anupama asks her to sit and says I am happy that you love someone, and says I am happy and can do anything for your happiness. He says I know that Prem will keep the girl happy whoever he marries, but he didn't tell anything to you. She says when we are in love, we believe that the opposite person loves us too, and says we make the story that even that person also loves. She says they need to find out if he wants to marry her, and says we don't know what it is decision. Mahi then asks if you think that he don't love me, and says he has made cake for me, praises for me always. Then Anupama says I just want you to talk to Prem once. Prem, in the other hand, tells Rahi that he loves her madly and wants to marry her, and wants to prove that her fear is baseless, and says I want to become your life partner and want to make your life journey beautiful. He asks her to give him a chance and says he will not let her down, and tells that everyone will be jealous of our Jodi and our new man have to take off our bad side daily. Anupama and Mahi continues, and then she says we have to talk to his family and see how they are. We don't know even his surname. Mahi then says if he says that he loves me, then. Anupama then says then I promise that if Prem says that he loves you, then I will go to his home dancing and will propose your marriage with Prem. Mahi says I will talk to him and I'm sure that he loves me. She asks her to get ready to get her married. Prem, in the other hand, tells that his life is the same, but he feels like something is beautiful and meaningful. He asks her to take a step towards him and says my love will make you forget all your trauma. It is my promise. Rahi goes from there, leaving the ring in Prem's hand. Prem is heartbroken, while Mahi, in the other hand, thinks of Prem and smiles, while Rahi fights with her feelings and a dilemma. A song plays in the background while Anupama prays to Kanhaji and says she has a feeling that a big storm is going to come today. Wow. Guys, seriously, a big storm is actually happening in Anupama series. Look at the love triangle. Prem and Rahi. Mahi and Prem. Like, seriously, it's really a love triangle, because at this point, Prem is busy confessing his love for Rahi, while in the other hand, Mahi is confessing her love to Prem. Guys, that's quite a lot going down on this episode, guys. What do you have to say about the episode, and what do you think is going to be the outcome of the drama going down currently on this episode? Guys, please drop what you think on the comment section, and as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe, and please don't forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.